So recently, DC did a crossover with the Sonic the Hedgehog characters, and I don't know if it's still going on. Depends on when you watch this. But a couple of years ago, they did Looney Tunes meeting DC superheroes, and at the time, I said that's an interesting idea, but I'm not going to spend the money to buy the comics to read them once and probably never read them again. Well, I was at my local library today and I found one of them. And it's actually the one that I probably would have wanted to read more, which was Batman and Elmer Fudd. And that's primarily because it's Batman. Now, there were other ones, like Wonder Woman met the Tasmanian Devil, Lobo, and the Roadrunner, which that one I feel like it should have been Flash. And of course, you had Martian Manhunter with Marvin the Martian. And I guess there were some other ones, but Bugs Bunny and Superman, of course. But I found this, and it's a real quick read because it's one issue, is all it is, really. And I have to say, I enjoyed it. It was fun seeing Batman and Elmer Fudd in a noir type setting, seeing the other Looney Tunes characters. Primarily, Bugs Bunny was the other one in human form, set in Batman's world. And it kind of did feel like if it wasn't for the fact that we knew this was a Looney Tunes crossover and an Elseworld story, it kind of feels like these are characters you might have actually seen in Batman. I think they did a good job with that. And I mean, I love that they included other characters besides just Elmer Fudd. You know, with Bugs Bunny, and they have Porky, and they've got Tweety, and they've got a bunch of other ones. It's a quick read, but like I said, it's definitely fun. It's entertaining. I couldn't help but read the dialogue in the voices. That just naturally happened. And there's a Bugs Bunny cartoon, or I mean Bugs Bunny comic with Elmer Fudd that has Batman in it, and it does a whole season thing. You know, it's pretty obvious what that is. I don't think I have to go too much into that, but it's classic Bugs Bunny, classic Elmer Fudd, and that's a lot of fun also. And then with this being the deluxe, they have the black and white versions of those comics as well. Those are interesting just to see. I didn't bother reading the story again since I had literally just read it. It has a foreword by Tom King, who wrote it, which was kind of amusing to read how that happened. And like a lot of the deluxe, it has the other covers, it has scripts and all that. So yeah, this is definitely a story that I would recommend renting if you can because it's entertaining.